I found this tire in a video a while back. And I thought it just looked like a weird tire. I couldn't really figure out what it was, and then I looked on the inside of it. Temporary use only. That's a temporary tire. I've never seen one with a big chunky aluminum rim in it like that before. What do you think? That's off like some big SUV or something? Big truck maybe? Because that's a big temporary tire. I wonder if that's actually valuable in its own right. Because it's nice. I mean, it's definitely usable. Not sure why it got thrown away. I'm gonna head to the scrapyard right over here by where I live. They close in about 15 minutes. They close at 1 p.m. So I'm gonna take a load over there with some stuff. I had a request to show like that aluminum mailbox and stuff that I found. Wanted to see how much that was all worth from my last video and some stuff from some other videos. So I'm only gonna have time to take one load just down the street here. Then I'm coming back to get this, take it down the street to a tire shop, come back, pick up another load of scrap, and then take this down to a scrapyard in the neighboring town that's open till 5. This scrapyard closes at 1 p.m. and the scrapyard I'm gonna go to second, they close at 1 p.m. and open at 2 p.m. for lunch. So there's kind of an hour of lollygagging in there sometimes. There's the load I brought in. I didn't show it earlier. The most important thing was to get here before they closed. I think I made it by 5 minutes maybe. So I've got that chunky mailbox. You think they'd wonder, you think they would figure it out if I tried to sell them their own mailbox? Let's see, I wanted to get these sockets out of here. I can put those in the retail store. And then I just got some tin shred in here. The rest of those paint spectrometer deals. These guys from a past video. Another piece of aluminum down here. I got those ice cube makers. That'll go as an aluminum breakage. There's another one down there. I can take copper bit out of there. This is actually the one scrapyard where they don't mind sorting stuff out. So like I can have tin shred in here, a piece of short steel, aluminum breakage, and they'll sort it up out to scale. This is the only scrapyard around here that's like that. Every other scrapyard, if you take a tote like this there, they will just give you tin shred for the whole thing, even though there's aluminum and steel in there. Most scrapyards will not take the time to mess around, but this place does. I mean, it's something they do all the time. So, and I got some cans over here, of course. It's not going to be a real valuable load. My main objective was just to get here on time so I can follow through with the rest of what I wanted to do. Here's the receipt for that. I got $6.80. That's the tin shred over there. Well, I'm not sure exactly what that is. They have kind of a weird system here, but anyways, they do it on 2 different machines. $2.45 on that one, and then over here was the aluminum materials. So that mailbox was only 16 pounds, and it's only 25 cents a pound, unfortunately. So it's $4 for the mailbox, and then I have some aluminum breakage in there. Okay, now we're going right over here. Stage 2 of the video. have found that if you take these tires to like an automotive store or something where they actually work on cars, it can take a really long time. So I have found that if you just go to a tire shop that just specializes in only tires, they can just wham bam get you out real quick, just a couple minutes. It's worth it to ask them if they can do it for cheaper. Like in my video when I found this, I said it's gonna cost me $5 to take the rubber off. Scrap yards won't take the rubber. What's up, man?
Hi.
And so sometimes they might do it for like $2. You might even have someone to do it for you for free. But how much you charge me for this? Take the wheel off. I just want the scrap metal.
Just scrap metal?
Yeah. How much you charge me?
Just $5. Yeah.
$5. It's a temporary tire. What's it come off of? Big truck?
No, this is a donut.
What's a donut mean?
For spare use only.
No, temporary tire. That's what I meant. What kind of car it come off of? Big truck?
Might have been like a
Big SUV?
some small SUV.
Small SUV?
It looks kind
It's
of
big for a temporary tire, ain't it?
Maybe a Trailblazer?
I've never seen a temporary tire with aluminum.
It's the way a 6714.
Yeah. We'll take it up for you though.
Yeah, man, thanks. I'm making YouTube videos. Hey, you mind if I show that tire coming off on my video?
What's that?
You mind if I show the tire coming off my video?
No, go for it.
I won't put you on or nothing.
That's all good.
They make a good video.
What's the video about?
I'm going to the scrapyard, making money scrapping metal.
Okay.
I found this in the dumpster, so. Am I in your way?
Nah.
La-di-da. $5?
Yes, sir.
Just so happens I just made $5 at the scrapyard. There you go, man.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Have a good day.
Dude. Unfortunately, I don't think that weighs 20 pounds. But now it fits in my tote. So like I was saying, it's worth it to ask. Like, you might find a place that'll do it for $2. You might find a shop somewhere that'll do it for free for you. I think there's like a $2 fee for them to get rid of the rubber, so $2 might be the best you can do. But sometimes it's worth asking. You never know. You might have a friend that works somewhere or something. There are ways for you to do it at home. Like if you had a Sawzall or something, you could just cut right through the rubber. I'm sure there's other ways. If you look on YouTube, there's probably other ways where you can take that rubber off yourself and make yourself an extra $5. But like I say, again, for like the 5th time, it's worth it if you scout out a place or you have a buddy or something, you can do it for free or for $2. If you saw how easy and quick that was compared to actually taking a saw and cutting through steel belted rubber tires, you know. Anyways, first grasshopper of the year. Was that like a little baby one or something? What do you think about that? Boop. Okay, so I've got a little smorgasbord of items here. Got some electric motors, nice chunky guys. There's that aluminum rim. Take in some nice wire, ballast, some little tin shreds, some brass items in there. Should be a fairly decent load. I'll show it to you. All separated and ready to go at the scrapyard. Oh boy, this place is just as busy as can be. I've got a slow leaking tire, so I carried the air pump with me just in case. I've got slime in the tire, so if I park the wrong way with the hole on top of the tire, it'll go flat. So I need to keep filling it up. I need to put a new tire on there. But anyways, when I found this aluminum rim in a video, I claimed that it was going to weigh 20 pounds. And aluminum rims are 50 cents a pound. I claimed $5 to get it taken off, and then it would be worth $10 and I would profit $5. But I didn't realize I was dealing with a temporary tire at the time, so that's a little smaller than the normal one. But it's actually still got some good weight to it. I don't think it's quite 20. Here it all is. Nice little bucket of brass. Some junk wire. Some number 2 insulated copper wire. Some Cat 5 wire. That's actually going to be the most valuable wire I've got with me right now. It should be about 65 cents a pound or so. And I've got just a little bit of aluminum in here. Aluminum wheel. Tin shred. This stuff I took to a different yard previously. It's wheels from a forklift, or a small forklift type device, and they wouldn't take it, so I'm gonna ask them if they'll take them here. I got a few of those in there. And I got some electric motors, and then this ballast will probably go in here too. I'll see what they want to do with that for sure. I've been meaning to show, or I've been wanting to show in my videos, this stuff over here. This is a copper coaxial cable right there. Normal coaxial cable will have a tin steel wire down the middle of that, but this is what they call copper coaxial. It's actually got copper in there, so that's a pretty valuable deal. I mean, it's going to be like a number 2 insulated copper wire, thereabouts anyways. And I think they actually have their own category for this. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. I might just throw it in here. Who knows what they're going to do, but I see how I take a magnet to it. It doesn't do anything. A normal coaxial cable, you would see that move towards the magnet. So this is all copper in there. It's actually got a nice amount. But I've been wanting to show that in my videos. There's a good example of a coaxial cable. It's actually worth some money. It's also got, the other side is a normal copper wire, but that one there on the left is the coax, and it's all copper, so that's cool. Then I got some stuff floating around. It's not gonna be enough to weigh. Make sure I'm not losing the air out of my tire. I must be parked the right way right now. The hole's on the bottom, so the slime is covering the hole. The slime's wearing down, so if I have park with the hole up here, all the air will come out of it. Look at that, I broke my fender. To get the optimum price for these, you gotta take the nozzles off and any lead wheel weights that might be hanging around. One way or the other is coming out. I don't see any lead wheel weights on there.
I've been known to change the very next day.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it's happened.
I've seen it change the same day.
Yeah.
vegetarians or vegans are watching, but have you actually ever noticed Taco Bell has a very extensive no meat menu? Cheesy bean and rice burrito. It's got cheese on it, but this is just a straight bean burrito. But they've actually got a fairly large vegetarian type menu. You just don't think of Taco Bell as being at a restaurant like that, but that's about the best that I know of where I live, as far as having a good selection of no meat menu items. Anyways, here's the I'm outside because the music was too loud in there, and I'd get a copyright issue if I filmed this inside, because you can hear the music playing real loud. But here's the receipt for that last load. It was $28.86. I don't think they understood what that that coaxial copper was, so they only gave me 10 cents a pound for it. It's no big deal. I mean, they make mistakes, good and bad, so it kind of balances out. I learned to just ignore that kind of stuff for the most part, unless it's a super egregious mistake, you know. Cat 5 cables is 60 cents a pound. Electric motors 10 cents a pound. Had 6 pounds of that brass at $1.30, $7.80. This is number 2 insulated copper, was 50 cents. That coaxial copper should have been right about in there. I probably should have just thrown it in a bucket with that, because that's basically what it was. On number 2. And then low grade copper wire is 25 cents a pound, and that wasn't anywhere near the quality of that coax. But anyways, this is just for information purposes for people watching. They took the ballast out of the tin, and ballasts are at 3 cents a pound. Clean aluminum 25 cents. That wheel was 50 cents a pound, the aluminum auto wheel. It only weighs 17 pounds. 54 pounds at 6 cents a pound. But that aluminum wheel, what I was saying holds true for a normal one. They're usually at least about 20 pounds. That one was just a tad light than a normal one would be. Some of them you might find, a big one off of a big SUV or something, could be up to like 40 pounds. But I got $8.50 for it, so -5. I only made $3.50 off that deal. But what I was saying still holds true. If you wanted to wrestle with it and take that rubber off yourself, you could make yourself an extra $5. But I wanted to show, taking it to that tire shop, how fast and how easy it was to do that. Just depends on basically if you got time to do it and if you've got the tools to do it. It's doable with no tools whatsoever. That's a good way to do it if you're short on time or whatever. Anyways, I get to these taco burritos before they get cold. I guess this is the cheesy bean and rice one. That's the bean burrito. I guess probably that's why it says bean, huh? Okay, so get a little sauce in there like so. A little oomph to it. And this is actually, in my opinion, Taco Bell, their bean burritos and their vegetarian like menu is actually quite delicious in my opinion. The cheesy bean and rice burrito is pretty good. You want a bite? Alright, so that's gonna wrap up this video. I sure hope you enjoyed riding along with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching. I've never had rattlesnake fries. I'm gonna have to try those out. I'm not sure what they are. Heading home, I'm filling up pretty good. Scrapyard closes in 10 minutes, so if I had a little more time, I'd just go straight back there. But I actually see some shoes peeking at me. What is this? Hey, those don't look too bad. Boy. Those are nice. I think they're ladies, but they're in nice condition though. There's a hole in them. Shoot. I still think those might be retail store action. They're well, they're a little tore up. Shoot, they look nice, but I don't know, it's not broken there. This lace just isn't through it. That's retail store quality. What's this? Those are torn. What's that? What is that weird thing? What in the world is that? That's a sandbag, or like a bean bag. Anybody know what that's for? Anyways. Okay. Got a little crock pot type deal in there. Few vacuum cleaner cords. A chair. A little steel post for a sign. And a patio umbrella. I wasn't going to turn the camera on, but there's the umbrella part I took off. It's nice. It's all aluminum there, so it's a nice little deal. It's worth turning the camera on for. About $5 or so, all total there. I mean, just the umbrella. Well, this was my stash hole that I've shown you. Apparently, the city does own this land. Huh. I had made some videos a while back where someone was dumping a ton of stuff back there, and I kind of left this place because I didn't want to get involved in that, because I've used it, you know, just as my stash hole to set something like this and then come back the next time I'm down in this town and get it and take it to the scrapyard. But and they got the same deal on the other end over there. I'm gonna go around to the other side and have a look. I was told by the guys I caught dumping in here that they were working for the guy that owned the land. I think they were lying to me. I wondered about that. This place has been totally cleaned out. Those guys were lying. Interesting. There was a pile of brush that you couldn't even see the forest, and they pushed it back up into the woods, and it's all gone. Every bit of it's gone. Every single bit of it. I wonder if they caught somebody. Huh. I've been cutting through here for shoot, 11 years. I've been using this as a shortcut. There's a road through the woods here. I used to live right up here, and I used to come through here on my motorcycle when I first found this place, and it's actually a shortcut down to the scrapyard. And then I moved from here up to a town 7 miles away, so I've always used this as my stash hole rather than rent a storage unit. But I'm not paying $200. People think I'm dumping, so that's probably a good thing I stopped coming here when I did. I knew I didn't want to be involved in what was going on. There's actually bits of metal, signpost, a shovel head. I'm gonna go snatch that up. That's a nice piece of scrap. Actually, you know, I should just leave this here. Next time I come down in this area, just take it to the scrapyard rather than carry it around. What the heck? I'm here already, I might as well take it. I'll end up just taking this home now and taking it to the scrapyard up where I live. That first scrap I showed you in the video, or that first yard I showed you in the video. Let's see, it's only part of a fence post. That'll fit in here pretty good. Okay, now we're cooking.